Since the last time you and I were sitting here in my sitting room sipping coffee, we played 9 games in total between the league and Coppa Libertadores. We've won 6, we drew 3. It's it's a really good start to this Chilean campaign. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Journeyman on Football Manager 20. We are here in Chile with our mighty, what's our Universidad Catolica. Yes, that's the name of our team. That's the name of the team that we're managing. And since the last episode of yesterday, we played quite a few games, as you can see, and things have been going rather well because we started off with Deportes Puerto Montt, and we drew 1-1 away goal from Duncan. Then we drew again. We had the second consecutive draw in the Coppa Libertadores against Deportivo Cali. 1-1 away goal from Valdes in the 53rd minute. Then we smashed Union La Calera 4-0. Away goals from Abarca, Figueroa, and brace from Hidalgo. 3-0 home against Cesar Vallejo with a hat-trick from Hidalgo. 3-0 home again against Palestino with Duncan, Carlos, Tapia, and Hidalgo with the goals. Then we received Deportes Iquique home and we won 3-1. Goals from Duncan, Valdes, and Hidalgo again. Then we drew away to Cesar Vallejo, 1-1 away, and Hidalgo with the goal. 4-2 away against O'Higgins, and Abarca with the brace, Valdes and Meza with the goals. And then we won against Union Española 1-0 home goal from Bruno Fuentes. So things have been going rather well, especially in the league. Coppa Libertadores, 3 draws, one win. We could do slightly better there, but on the whole we are doing extremely well. So if we have a look at the Chilean First Division, which is the league, we are now top of the table with 22 points, one draw, 7 wins, and 0 losses. Colo Colo are behind us by 2 points, equal matches, equal number of games. So yeah, we are top of the table. As in the Coppa Libertadores, we have 1 win and 3 draws. We are second, so we are not yet qualified. But today's match should probably do it. We have to wait and see. So things have been going rather well. As if we have a look at financials, financials is fine. We have 9.5 million in the bank. Most of them we can spend them as in transfer market. Budget, the wage budget, we are under by 30k, so everything is going rather well. In the meantime, I have persuaded the board to improve the data analysis facilities, the training facilities, and the youth facilities. So the board are investing quite a chunk of money, basically. It's going to cost us around 7 million, something like that. So yeah, but I rather invest the money now, and then next season we'll invest in the players themselves. But as I said, things are going rather well, and today we will be playing home against Deportivo Cali in the Coppa Libertadores, and then we will go. Actually, we will receive Deportes Antofagasta. Yeah. Deportes Antofagasta home in the league. So why wait? Let's go. Let's do it. We are going with not stuff. Come on. I always click the wrong button when I'm live. So we're going with Paz, Souza, Sobrazo, and Ibares in defense. Figueroa on the left, Duncan and Monasterio in the middle of the pitch, Abarca on the right, Tapia behind Valdes and Hidalgo. So, as I said, things are going rather well. But The main problem we have is that both of the attackers, so Hidalgo and Valdez, are not really scoring. I mean, Hidalgo is on his seventh or eighth, I believe, and Valdez on his third or fourth. So, yeah, Duncan is scoring loads of goals, especially pens, because he's our penalty taker and stuff. Figueroa's doing excellently well on the left, and the Barca's doing very good on the right. But we need our attackers to step it up a bit and start scoring like regularly, because otherwise we're gonna have a problem. And especially this problem really shows up in the Coppa Libertadores, because most of the times we were up, we were winning the game, and then we couldn't find, because we're creating big time, guys. We're creating big time, but we are sometimes, most of the times, we are struggling to finalize, and sometimes that problem results in us conceding, and then we can't score again. But lately Hidalgo has been doing well. He scored a hat trick. He scored a brace. I think there was a period where he scored 6 in 3 matches, a brace, a hat trick, and 1 goal. So yeah, but we really need them to step up, especially Valdez, because Valdez is our star, right? Anyhow, about this match, holy crap, what a goal there. What a goal from Tapia. Well done, son. Well done. Well done. We should be winning this. I mean, Deportivo Cali has only 1 point. The only point they got was against us. We drew in Mexico. And yeah. So we should win this really easy, basically. And hopefully San Lorenzo will win today so that we can secure a place in the second round. If San Lorenzo win against the Peruvian team, that is. So yeah, that's the story basically. We're still unbeaten in all competitions, and that's an excellent thing. We have 7 wins and 1 draw in the league, and we have 3 draws and 1 win in the Coppa Libertadores. So we are still to suffer our first defeat in any of the competitions. Garcia here. Ooh, how did he manage to miss that? How did he manage to miss that? I'm really sorry, guys, for my coughing. I have a bit of a flu. Nothing serious. No problem. But yeah, I've been coughing for a few days now. Mainly because with all this happening in the world with the COVID-19 and stuff, um, you know, everyone is taking precautions and trying to avoid contact with people and stuff. But my job requires that I am on the floor, and you know, I meet people, hundreds of people every day. So yeah, but it's not the COVID-19. It's just a flu. That's it. I'm drinking fresh orange juice. I'm taking vitamins. I'm taking some medication, and everything should be okay in a few days. So no problem there. In the meantime, Hidalgo scores the second goal, and we are now 2-0 up. So yeah. Um, Although we're playing very well, I still think that we are not quite there yet. As in, um, definitely we have to strengthen our squad if we need to challenge for the Copa Libertadores. Maybe, just maybe, we are good enough to win the league. I mean, we're there for the challenge, but it's one thing you challenge for the title, and another thing is to win the title. We haven't played Colo Colo yet, and I mean, we are winning. I mean, don't get me wrong, we are winning with ample margin, 3-0, 3-1. There's only a few matches. I think there's only one match that we won 1-0. But I still think that Colo Colo they have the edge over us. Come on, Valdez. Valdez. So I have been scouting some Chilean players that you might remember. And that's a clue. Now it's up to you to understand whom I've been scouting. Yeah. And also, I had a look at Medellin, and they have sold. Oh, what a goal there from Figueroa. Well done, son. 3-0, 60 minutes. Probably it's time to make some changes. Let's remove Tapia and put Cortez. Let's remove Monasterio, who's on a yellow, and put Meza. And let's remove Sobarzo, who is also on a yellow, and put Gonzalez. What were I saying? What was I saying? Can't remember what I was saying, guys. Can't remember. Anyhow, 3-0, done and dusted. San Lorenzo are winning, so this puts us in the second round, guys, of this Coppa Libertadores, when we start meeting the big guns then. And considering that although we qualified, we didn't really do well. I don't know. I don't know what to expect in the later stages of this cup, basically. Although this year we should concentrate to win the league, and then next year we will trim off the team, get some really good players in, and then start thinking about winning the Coppa Libertadores. But yeah, that's the plan, basically. That's the plan. However, we finish this match on 3-0. Yeah. Don't mind Berta. Berta's been having a bad day today. The missus is on lockdown. She has been on lockdown since for 5-6 days now, because she teaches, and they close the schools because of the COVID-19, so she's on a lockdown. She still works from home, but technically she's on a lockdown and stuff. And obviously I'm still going to work. And when I come back, since Berta spends a lot of time now, she's spending a lot of time with the missus, and when I come back, she demands, she really demands quality time with me, with Daddy. And when it's time that I walk into my studio and walk into my room, lock the door, and start doing my stuff, recording, editing, whatever, she sits behind the door and barks, and barks. So, yeah, don't mind her. Then today, especially, she's having a bad day. I came a bit early today, around about 3 o'clock. I'm recording this at 6:30. And I came a bit earlier than usual, and spent some time with her. We went out, we had a walk, blah blah. And but apparently it's not enough today. She wants to play, she wants to cuddle, she wants me to scratch her bum and stuff, and yeah, whatever. So yeah, if you hear her bark, just they're dogs at the end of the day. We talk, they bark. That's how it works. But yeah, so we've qualified for the second round of the Coppa Libertadores. And now let's praise Hidalgo. He scored again, so he's doing, at the moment, he's doing fine. I want Valdez to step up a bit. Yeah, at least there's someone who appreciates my praises. Yep, well done, son. Well, let's have a look at Hidalgo. Hidalgo is a 21-year-old. He's a 4.5-star potential ability. He's doing well. I mean, he scored 5 goals in 5 appearances in the Coppa Libertadores, and he scored 4 and 8 in the league. However, I think that especially when it comes to the league. I mean, at Coppa Libertadores done exceptionally well. 5 goals in 5 matches. Well done. But I think in the league he can do a slightly better job. I mean, 4-8 is not bad. Like he scores one every 2 matches. But I think he can, considering that he scored 3 and 2. Now I can't remember. Obviously, he didn't score them all in the league since he scored 4. But I think once in the league he scored a hat trick. So out of what, 8 matches in the league, he scored in 2, basically. And I think at this level, at this stage, with his both current and potential ability, I think it's a bit too low, basically, for his standards. But anyway, as I said earlier, I'm scouting Petty, guys. I'm scouting Petty. The idea is to get both Petty. Oh, I know I was okay. So before I started talking about Medellin, and Medellin have sold Ramos. You remember the Colombian 20-year-old striker that scored like 30 goals in one season for us, in half a season for us? They sold him to, can't remember, somewhere in the States, in the United States of America. He's playing in the MLS now for 4.5 million. So they literally gave him away for free, basically. And I started scouting him because I wouldn't mind having him in the team. He's a good player. We all know he's a good player. And the idea is to have him and Petty, guys. Petty's Chilean. And I'm scouting Petty. They want like 8 million for him, which is not the end of the world, basically. And I think Petty's like much better than both Hidalgo and Valdez put together. So my goal for next year would have Ramos and Petty up front, complementing each other. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna skip the saving period and come back for the second match. See you soon. So this is the team we're going with against Deportes Antofa whatever. Basically, I can't read it. So Deportes, let's call them Deportes. Paz in goal, Souza. So basically, it's the same starting 11 as in the previous match. Everyone is fit, everyone is happy, everyone is cool. So Paz, Souza, Sobrazo, and Ibares in defense. Figueroa on the left, Duncan, Monastero in the midfield, Abarca on the right, Tapia behind Valdez and Hidalgo. So this should be a walk in the park. They are 15th, and we are first. Colo Colo have played already, and they've won. So we need to win, but I'm quite confident that we will, basically. Quite confident we will. Tapia with the free kick. He shoots and, ooh, I saw it in. Well done. At least a good effort. Come on. Duncan has been playing exceptionally well. He's a bloke that comes from New Zealand. He's doing well. He's doing well, but this is for basically for next year. I, apart from my main 2 targets, which are Petty and Ramos. Hidalgo, well done, son. 10th of the season. I want to strengthen the midfield with an. Remember, when we were at Medellin and we had bought that 20-year-old Colombian wonder kid. He's still there, so I might. I'm scouting him. But I have offered 5 million, I think, for him, and they rejected. But I kept on scouting him, and hopefully, I would want him on board as well. So, but yeah, the problem is that he is Colombian, so we'd need to make place for we need to remove a foreigner just to make place for him. So that might be a bit of a struggle since all our foreigners, except for the young Brazilian winger that we have on loan, they are all basically in the starting 11. So that might be a bit of a struggle, but we'll see. I'm scouting also the youth teams of Chile, like the under 19, the under 23s. Holy crap. and there's a few good players, few interesting players in Chile. So if any one of you watching is thinking about starting a career in Chile, I I think I can tell you there's a few good players there, few good new prospects, and considering that we are now almost in 2030, if we're not in 2030 already in the game, so I'm sure that if you start a normal save, you still get quite good few you Chilean players. There's a lot of loads of talent in Chile, basically. And probably the problem is that the clubs, they don't have um, the adequate facilities. So most of the youngsters, they then go to Europe, and they probably develop a tiny bit later than usual, probably. Valdez, Jesus Christ Almighty, Valdez. Um, and this is why I asked my board to invest in my training and youth facilities so that we have everything in order, in tip-top shape for our players to develop, stay happy, and deliver, basically. Duncan with the pen, and he buries it. And makes them 2-0 now. Makes it 2-0. Zachary Duncan. Let's have a look at Zachary Duncan. He's 28 years of age. I thought he was a bit younger than that, but he's a 4.5 current ability, obviously, with 4.5 potential. I mean, he's decent. 16 in vision, 16 in decisions, 14 passing, 14 technique, 14 first touch. Physicals are not great, but good. Determination 14, 14 in flair, 14 in work rate, 13 off the ball. Yeah, I think for this league, he's a superstar. He's a superstar. And he scored his fifth, I think, now. And they're all not. I think he scored 4 pens. He missed 1 pen. And he scored 1 goal, not from a penalty. So, but holy crap, Hidalgo, well done, son. 11th, come on. At the beginning of the season, I've put my money on Valdez, but Hidalgo has been excellent. He's getting up now. He's getting up, and that's good to see. He's younger, so we might as well invest on him, since he's the youngest of them two. But having Petty in this team, yeah, that would be the cherry on the blooming cake. Come on, Hidalgo to Valdez. Come on, redeem yourself, Valdez. Jesus Christ. Duncan. And there are a few European teams who are interested in Valdez. So, oh, what a goal from Tapia. What a goal. And I told you this would be a walk in the park. That's number 4. I believe it's his second of the game. Is it? No. Okay, he scored in the previous match. Yeah. He scored in the previous match. So, yeah, but we're sending out a message here that we are here to stay, guys. We are here to stay. Look at the goal difference. We're beating Colo Colo, both on points and on goal difference. So, that's fine. That's fine. So, yeah. I was thinking... Oh, wait a sec. Giannis on the left. Nice one, Sobrosa. Well done. But we give away possession once again. And now, Cordova. What a save from pass. What a save from pass. Well done. Yeah, I was thinking that obviously now that since we are qualified for the Coppa Libertadores later stages, I would skip the match against San Lorenzo and come back for the match against Colo Colo, basically. We'll do Colo Colo and the next team after Colo Colo, basically. Because it's doesn't really make sense showing a match without any story in it, you know? I mean, since we already qualified and stuff. And Jorge Silva goes to have an early shower there. He was sent off. Come on, Figueroa. We haven't done any substitutions, right? Let's make substitutions. Okay, so Munoz on for Valdez. Figueroa is dying, and so we'll put Munder in. And Duncan is dying, so we'll put Fuentes in. Yep. Come on. It would be a good thing not to concede here. Just to keep that goal difference better than Colo Colo's. Cordova, he shoots. Paz has been doing well, actually. Our keeper has been doing well. He's been training well. He's always, well, not always, but most of the time when I receive the training report, he's always in the first three. So, yeah. But I'm getting a new keeper, guys. I know in last episode I forgot, before the end of the transfer window, I forgot to buy a keeper. And we have the one in the youths, which he's doing extremely well in training as well. But yeah, we need a good, solid Chilean young keeper, and I've got one in my radar. Yep, I've got one in my radar. Hopefully, he will join for 525k. Anyway, 87 minutes passed, and yeah, we are dominating. Munoz to Tapia, shoots, flipping Tapia. What a goal! Second of this match, 6th of his season, 5-0 up. Well done. Happy days. Probably this would be a two horse race, guys. And having an early advantage on Colo Colo might be a very good thing, and we might capitalize on this later on, basically. They hardly lose points, to be fair. I think they have 2 draws and we have 1 draw. The rest are all wins. But hey, even half a point is enough to win the league, right? At the end of the day. So yeah, Cordova with his last try. There's no time. Look at this: 27 shots, 14 of which on target against their 2, 58% ball possession against their 42. Yeah, I think we've been dominant. We've been the dominant side in this match. So yeah, let's have a look at the schedule. Yeah, send assistant. Yeah, we need to praise Tapia. And before, actually, I want to have a look at Tapia. I want to show Tapia to you guys. 22-year-old Chilean. He has already 6 caps for Chile. Okay, he has 16 in first touch. He has 14, and look at the way he's training, guys. He's improving. He's improving rapidly. 14 in free kick taking, 13 in passing, 12 in technique, 13 in composure, 12 anticipation, 16 in decision, 16 in vision, 15 flair and determination. This guy, if he continues as he's doing, he will be a monster, a Chilean monster. Yep, and I'm glad I have him on my team, guys. So yeah, what I was saying is that we will come here, basically. So we will play 1, 2, 3, 4 matches of camera, and then we'll come back for Colo Colo. And actually, yeah, no, we have to show Colo Colo. Come on, we have to show Colo Colo. So we do Colo Colo, and shall we do? These are 12th, and these are 9th, but everything can change. Yeah, let's do Colo Colo and Cobresal, and then obviously the episode after that would be, actually, this is the Chilean Cup, not the, yeah, you don't really need to see the Chilean Cup. Anyway, Colo Colo and Cobresal in tomorrow's episode. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did so, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. My name is Jerry D, and until next time, bye bye, and stay safe.